Hello, hello, my lovely Year 5 artists. Welcome to your new project, all about change and making change through the art of protest. Now, you're going to start off with a very big sheet of paper. In fact, I'm going to show you how big this is. I had to stand on a stool just so I could show you how big this paper is. It's A2. And we're going to start off by just folding it in half because we're making a protest portfolio. This is where we're going to keep all our work and all our ideas for this project. So there we go. Very simple. That's the starting point. But that's not all. We've got to decorate it. And we're going to start off with some mind mapping. Now, you can put anything you want in the centre of your mind map. I've put things that need to change in the centre of mine. You might put things that make me cross, things that make me angry, things that make me sad. Change could just be one word. And then you start writing down the things that you think need to change about the world to make it a fairer and kinder place. And it could be single words like racism, it could be phrases like no war or care more, spend less. Those are sort of phrases. Important things like that have been in the news recently, like Black Lives Matter. Whatever you're concerned about, whatever you feel needs change. So just get mind mapping that. And it's good to talk to each other. Have a chat, have a talk about each other's concerns. Someone else might think of something that you haven't got on the top of your head, but you think, actually, yeah, I'm really worried about plastics in the ocean, or I'm really worried about environmental and climate change. You've been studying that in geography recently. So get all your mind mapping done. Get all your ideas done, and then we're going to look at some other sorts of decorations that we're going to add. Going to add some collage. I've made you some sheets here of different pictures of people protesting. A lot of these are Manchester-based protests. And you just start cutting out images that you like or think are interesting and making a little pile of those. You also got some photocopies of different artists as well. So we're looking at 3 different artists at the moment. There's Bob and Roberta Smith, who's the text artist. We're also looking at Aram Sifuentes, who makes beautiful protest banners. And we're also looking at another artist, Kirsty, Whitlock, who uses unusual materials. And you can see I'm actually cutting out some images to do with her at the moment. So what I need a mixture here of pictures of protests and things that you're interested in and think are good images, and then some pictures of the artists. Try and make sure you've got all 3 artists shown in some way, whether it's their work, a photograph of the artist, whatever. And you need to gather all this together to turn it into a collage. And actually this is also called a montage, which is where you're using images, pictures, and you're putting them together to tell new stories and make interesting ideas. So make sure you get the artists on there, make sure you get some protests, and then cut them out, make a pile and start arranging them. So try laying them out in different ways. You sort of want to go around the edges, making sure that you can still see your mind map. So your mind map's in the centre and all these images around the edges. And you just start arranging them, just seeing what looks good, what fits together well. And you can start sticking those down once you've decided where they look best. So just a bit of Pritt stick. You could use double-sided tape if you prefer, but Pritt stick's fine for this. And just arrange them, overlap them, make them look interesting, glue them down, and away you go. And feel free to have the pictures overhanging the edge of your portfolio. That will look really nice. Why not have it sort of bursting over the sides like that? Do you see? Bursting it over. And also what's really good is to keep some of the corners so that you can tuck other things underneath them. So just put the glue in the middle or the tape in the middle so you can tuck things underneath. That looks really good. Do you see what I mean? You can just sort of tuck an extra bit in there and things. So there you have it, Year 5, our first bit of work for our Change the World project, making our protest portfolios. So this can be any colours, any pictures, any text that you want to use. It's all about it being your thoughts and your feelings, what you want to change about the world. Okay, so in our next lesson, we're going to make some work to go into our portfolio. Make sure you write your name somewhere on it so we don't get muddled up, and then close it up and it's all ready for us to start filling up in our next lesson. Bye.